Hey guys, and welcome back to my World of Tank replays with Sylvaris 100, and today we're going to be looking at the Valentine Tier 4 British tank. Now, this is one of one of 5 Tier 4 tanks in the British tech tree, but this is one of 2 towards the Churchill 1. The other, of course, is the Matilda 1. Now, the reason I've gone for the Valentine instead of the more popular Matilda is because of the unlocks on this tank all go towards the Churchill 1. So the guns and the radios. Now this means that the Churchill 1 is going to be a much easier grind than if, say, you were coming from the Matilda and you start out with just the 2-pounder gun. And you have to believe you do get the radios as well. Yeah, that's right, you do get the radios as well. But unlike the Matilda with the Valentine, all you need to do is research the Churchill turret and then you're straight onto the 75mm gun. Now, the Valentine, in my opinion, is kind of like Marmite. You either like this tank or you don't. It has its bonuses and it has its flaws. Now, its frontal armor is 60mm, its side armor is 60mm, and its rear armor is 60mm. Now, you might say that's good. However, this frontal armor is as flat as a pancake. You do not want people shooting at this front armor, and you especially don't want people shooting at your turret, because again, it's as flat as anything. You will find that every shot goes through this, especially at tier 4, where guns average penetration is around 110mm. So, what I definitely recommend for this tank is side scraping and not exposing this front armor. Now, because the side armor on this tank is, again, 60mm, you're going to find that you'll bounce a lot more shots off the side armor than the front. So definitely angling it about this is a lot better. Giving them the opportunity to shoot your side armor is what you want in this tank. You do not want them shooting at your front. You will bounce a lot more shots off this side armor, most definitely. Now, I have not tried it with the rear armor. As you can see, that's a nice sloping there, but I have a feeling that this hatch here is a very bad weak spot, so I wouldn't recommend that. But again, definitely side scraping this tank. It has a top speed of 28 kilometers an hour. You will never reach it. You'll never reach that, sorry. So it's not 28, it's 24 kilometers an hour. I have seen it get to 28, but 24 is definitely the top speed. And that provides another problem, because this is a light tank. However, it does get special matchmaking. That's probably because of the slow speed. But the Valentine definitely is one of the slowest tanks in tier 4, and you're definitely going to notice that as you play in random battles. You're going to see that if you pick the wrong lane to go down, you're not going to have an opportunity to rectify that with like higher speed tanks. You've made your choice. You have to go down that lane. Now that can mean great things. You might get into the big battle and get a lot of damage, and then again you might not get any damage. It's really touch and go with this tank, and you're going to see that a lot with tanks down the heavy tank line. Definitely tier 5 and tier 6 Churchill tanks, because they are as slow as anything, and a lot of the time you're just not going to see action. It's simple as the speed is so slow that you really have to anticipate what the enemy's going to do. So what I'm going to do is going to show you a couple of replays in this tank. Let's get to it. Hey guys, and welcome back to this 15 on 15 random battle on Live Oaks. And we're just loading up now, and as you can see that both the teams are full of absolute tomatoes, absolute fail teams. On our team we've got quite a good green player there, and myself, which will part the sea of red. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to fast forward a bit, because the first part into this game is very, very slow, because the Valentine speed takes a while to get into the game. So I'm just going to fast forward a little bit. So as you can see, we're now entering into the town, and half our team has gone in this way, and the other team, and none of our team have gone down south, down here, which isn't a problem. We managed to turn around at the end of the game and protect the cap, but that was a bad move by our team. So as you can see here, I'm just moving across the road and spot an M3 Lee just coming out of that little alcove here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my tank around and I'm going to start side scraping onto the M3 Lee when I get myself sorted out. So as you can see, I'm about to spot my first shot, and don't take time to aim my shot. I do quite a snapshot and it bounces off the M3 Lee and does no damage. So the M3 Lee is quite handily taken care of, and now I'm going to move further into the town as I need to keep up my speed in Valentine, otherwise I'm just going to fall behind in this battle. So as you can see here is the T40. I donkey my shot there, I don't wait for my reticule to go down, and that T40 is about to be taken care of by the Covenanter. Try to see if I may be able to get another shot on him, but I'm unable to. So I'm going to move up further into the town. This T40 next to me is about to die, and I'm going to use his wreck as cover. So I plant one shot into the M3 Lee's turret, which is a big weak point on that tank. So what we do here is I'm going to side scrape on the T40 and push some shots into the DOW2. Now the big letdown on the Valentine is its poor accuracy with the 75mm and poor reload time. It does get a lot better on the Churchill, but I still prefer this gun on Valentine as it gives a high alpha damage. The 6-pounder does give you a great rate of firing DPM, but I just prefer that high alpha. It allows you to secure those kills on weak targets, and as you can see there, I claimed my first kill with 499 damage, and now just moving out to see maybe if I can take out the M3 Lee or the Hetzer, but our team is just going to take care of that down to their high speed. I'm just not going to be able to get into this battle any further. So as you can see, the down south, our team's absolutely failed to defend it, so I'm going to turn around and head back, as it's the only real thing I can do. But as you can see, and I'm going to arrive a bit too late, and the Marder 3 and the Lee are just going to secure the kills, and all the enemies trying to camp out the base. So let's fast forward again. So as you can see here, I'm just arriving on the hills at Echo 3, and I'm going to try and plant some shots onto the Hetzer. I don't wait for the reticule to go down again, which is a big fail by me. I'm trying to secure some shots on the tank and the M8 there, but not giving enough lead. Really, I'm panicking here, trying to get some kind of extra damage into the game. But as you can see there, that shot went absolutely, I don't know, the reticule was fully aimed and it just disappeared. And as you can see, all the tanks are taken care of, and it's a win to our team. 499 damage, not bad in the Valentine, not bad in tier 4, but I feel if I had mounted the 6-pounder gun, it could have had a lot more DPM, a lot more damage, and you could have seen a lot better results there. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm only going to show you one replay today, as this is really the only replay I had of notable worth in this tank. It is a hard grind, but it's not as big a grind to the Churchill as the Matilda, and you're going to find it's a lot more worth it because you unlock those big guns and the radio. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.